What is up, everybody? Brett here, back today, super stoked to be playing some more Battle Brothers. It's been a minute. We are defending the holy site here in our Oath Taker Let's Play. We have the Oath of Valor up for another 4 days. We get less experience, but our men will never flee. Our squad is looking pretty jacked, man. I was just kind of looking over the squad and I was like, damn, these dudes are kind of kitted, right? For where we are in our campaign, we're on day 110. I think maybe in the last 20 days of our campaign, our gear has gotten phenomenal. Our bros are using almost entirely, other than this cleaver, which we're like intentionally holding on to, and the hunting bows, I guess. Our bros are using almost entirely like tier 3 weaponry. We've got excellent armor. We've got attachments on some of our armor. I mean, we're killing it. I think we're killing it. And we're about to go into this fight. It's going to be a big fight. Probably going to be some events surrounding it. I think I've got what I would consider our A-team in right now. Some of our lower level brothers are kind of sitting on the sidelines. I like this configuration. I think we're good to go. I don't think there's any other changes we can make. We could put some of our backline bros in male hauberks, but that does kind of mess with their nimble dodge a little bit. But yeah, let's go see what this is all about. I know we've been playing pretty exclusively our Oath Taker run, but that's because I feel like any day now in this run, we're going to be done with this war, and then we're going to switch back to our other Anatomist Let's Play and start getting that done. And get through the war, but from the other side. And then when we're done with that, it'll be kind of like open season on whatever we want to do on both campaigns. So ironically, the leveled city which dwells beneath the half-blown mountain finally feels eerily abandoned. Few of the faithful linger, the rest having departed long before the religious strife arrives upon their tent cities and spiritual interloping. We'll set up camp here. Okay, you believe you have made a modest defense out of what positions the ancient city can give. With what little time remains, there's probably at least one serious task you can set the Light Brigade to completing. It's just a question of what exactly would suit the company best. So last time we recruited some of the faithful to help in the defense. They were absolute trash. However, they did soak up hits, and I can't remember whether or not them dying triggered like morale penalties for us or triggered morale or resolve bonuses for the AI. I think it did. So they were a little bit of a liability, but I think they bought us some time. Whenever you have range superiority, having chaff units go ahead, it's what the dogs are for sometimes, to buy you an extra turn or two of skirmishing in some fights. So I thought it was quite good. Building palisades for us also can be quite good, especially if we wanted to cut one of our frontline bros for like another crossbow bro or something like that. This could be excellent. However, there could be an event where we get a chance to leave the safety of the walls to go out and attack a smaller group to sort of split them in two, and I don't think we get the benefit of the palisades for that. What I would like to do, I think, instead, is let's search the grounds for anything that could be of use to us and just gamble and see if we get anything cool. And we got ancient gold coins, a saif, and a tower shield. That's like 1,200, something like that, crowns worth of free cash. You have the men scour the area for battle supplies. A litany of items are pilfered and piled. Once the whole of the ancient city has been combed, you and the men spend a few minutes figuring out what would be of the most use. I'd love to do the palisades. I think the palisades could be the most useful. I would probably cut one of our middle bros, keep the two-handed bros. Kind of checking out stats. It's hard to remember who's who sometimes. Potentially cut Errantier, perhaps. And run like Thorben or Liebwin would be the idea there. There's nothing else really for us to do. We just have to not leave. And yeah, here we go. So, if we stay put, we get the defensible position. Even more so based on us having the palisades that we didn't build. But let's seize the opportunity and sally forth. The Northerners appear, but it is not in full force, and nor is it necessarily just their scouts. It seems they have spent little time keeping cohesion, and have instead spread themselves out on the approach. If you were to sally forth and attack now, you'd likely catch them with their drawers down. Yeah, let's do it. Good call. The words of Ospen follow your order. Set to a fast pace, the Light Brigade sets out to catch the Northerners before they muster their full strength. You cross the field, and before you know it, are upon them. They're still offloading gear and equipment, and at the very sight of you, a few camp followers up and run for their lives. The rest of the soldiers hurry to collect their weapons. Judging by his shrill voice, the only commander in the area isn't trained for this sort of thing, as his voice cracks with every barked order, as some semblance of a formation tries to take shape. Wasting no more time, he charges to the fray. So a standard bearer, a few arbalisters, some billmen, and many footmen. So a lot of targets, potentially non-shielded. This is still a pretty decent force in terms of like their offensive potential. Unfortunately, no tier 3 crossbows to give to our bros. We're going to pass here. Let's see if some of them step out of cover. Nice, some 66s here. And we're going to whiff both of them. We were given a gift of this one piece of high ground and we've squandered it on a chance to snipe out the arbalister right off the bat. Let's go for an aim shot here. Taking out all their range capabilities, turn 1 and 2. I'm going to value that pretty high. We're going to step in here and go for a smash. I'm going to step in here and go for a shot as well. Though I think we're going to pass. Probably not going to bother too much with some of these throwing weapons. We're going to pass here because we're going to step forward with our front line. I want Miguel in there right now. It's going to... God. I was going to say, it's probably going to get the kill and cover a quick draw. Here, I think we play a little bit of the throwing game. We've got good chances. Yeah. And heavy throwing axe is going to be great versus the footman. Not getting the luckiest here. And they're also playing pretty coy. I don't like this step in. I don't like it at all. So we're going to step back instead. I'm basically doing almost the opposite of what I said I was going to do. But at least we get the kill there with Errantier. That's great. Give us a little bit of confidence. Still making them come to us. I like it. Could step in here. And we will. Our bro here has the armor to withstand a lot of billman attacks. It's also going to mess with the AI's shooting a little bit. If this guy wants to shoot in on someone like Anthony, who's currently like not protected, he's going to have to go into the open field where we can in turn shoot him back. Let's go for an aim shot here. 60%. Could kill him. Sucks. That's pretty trash. Okay. I'm just going to shoot in here and hope to hit someone with the heavy crossbow. Probably same deal here. And we'll step in there. %ers are nothing to sneeze at. I'll take those. And there's some thought here to like not shooting into the blob. But I'd like to have the benefit of overwhelm. And I feel like there was a good chance we could get lucky. A hit there would have been nice. Let's actually pull this out so you guys can see what we're working with in terms of stats. Chances to hit. I'm more worried about the billman than I am the footman. This is a good opportunity for a big swing. Let's take that opportunity to get a kill, though. Obviously, guys with bill hooks, I'd much rather target them. Love it. Okay. Miguel hasn't landed a shot yet. Starting to make me a little salty, Miguel. We got one of our most solid weapons. Our great armor is only going to go so far if we can't cut through these footmen quickly. Billmen are designed to kill these types of characters. Just going to go with the better percentage there. 73% there. The armor piercing is a bit of a waste on this guy. Try to soften enough targets. Let's get in there now. And let's also rally. Let's keep Galdrick fighting. Let's soften them up so that our hunting bows can take dudes like this out. Wow, happy to have landed those shots. Let's go for a decap there. And a decap here. Ah, we whiffed the last two. It's alright. I was happy to get one. A stun there would be clutch, and we got it. Yeah, then bringing the footman in kind of sucks. Let's hope that Mudun gets a chance to go relatively quick in the order again. And smash these fools. Yeah, not great angles for us. We're going to take these shots in the hope of doing exactly what we just did. 68%ers are not bad. We take those. The high ground helping us there. Yeah. Galdrick's at the point we might want to consider pulling him out. Miguel not landing shots has been a pretty big detriment to our overall game plan. We have dudes that we're fighting that should be dead, so we're going to go ahead and use our shatter here. Going to hit all 3 of these dudes. That's 3 dead. You gotta love it, man. A 30%er, huh? It's not great. It's not great, but we take those. All right. Sometimes you gotta try to believe. You gotta hype up the shot. Really thought that would have been a kill. Shocked that it wasn't. Kind of shocked these dudes aren't sort of routing as well. We triggered a little bit of scaredy catness going on here, but not as much as you might have thought. I definitely should have killed that guy. I'm not mad I put damage there, but we should have killed the billman. Damn. That one shield wall doing work. Yeah, let's close the distance here. I'm going to choose not to step in here. It would give us some better shots, but it would also put a quick draw within range of the billman. Right now, the only ones who've taken damage, I think, are Galdrick. Like, damage worth speaking about, and Mudun has taken some damage. Okay. Let's start shooting the standard bearer. Yeah, that rally is more impactful than perhaps it appeared. That was great. Wasn't fully expecting that, but happy we hit it. Kind of just want to go for those, man. But Billhook is very dangerous. Stoked to have landed 2 shots on him. 2 stacks of overwhelm. Let's see if he still hits us, and he does. Crushes my armor. That sucked. I'm going to take the 94. Remember, we still have another force to fight, and probably a much stronger force. Miguel is killing me, Smalls. Still not dead, huh? I'm going to move in. Move in like a stepdad. Stab that dude. There we go. Just keep pushing. You gotta go. You should have been dead the turn before. You are still... Yeah, you're still happy thanks to the standard bearer hooking you up. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. Our armor is still mostly intact. It's our helmet that took the biggest beating. We're gonna need to camp after this if we want to keep the A squad in. We do have a couple rotations we can make. I'm not too scared to make them. Wow, nice. Damn. Trying to shank me, huh? Let's get in there. And yeah, go for the standard bearer. Reload. I'll shoot into this guy with the shield. If we had killed him, we would have prevented some damage. Excellent. Once again, kind of shocked this dude. Well, I shouldn't be shocked. He's not routing is what I was going to say. But of course he's not routing. He's gotten multiple rallies. But now that we're closing in on him. There we go. Alright, no more damage for us, thank you. Curious how much time they're going to give me to recover. Definitely going to run him down. This guy's got an expensive weapon. Don't need to use any more ammo, but whatever. And for our trouble, I don't think anything we need, but stuff we can definitely sell. Let's see what our tool situation is like. You finish off the last of the soldiers, the look of surprise still firmly shaped across their faces. Captain, got the rest coming, Ospen says, returning from a quick gaze of the horizon. Nodding, you order the men to get ready. This time the Northerners are making an approach in good formation, though it briefly wavers at the sight of you and the dead littered about your feet. Their banner rises into the sky and the Northerners are revivified, charging forth with anger and energy. You look down at Ospen and brush a piece of Oregon off his shoulder. When he looks back, you simply smile. The fun's here. You should look nice for it. Yeah, it didn't give us any time at all, as a matter of fact. A few Zweihanders. Ugh. There's no range, and the War Dogs are going to die instantly. But boy, do we need to be scared of Zweihanders, and there's 26 of them. Okay, this is definitely going to be a tactical game. We are hurt, man. Our two-handers are very hurt. I thought it would at least give me the opportunity to switch some men out. It did not. Any chance we get to put damage on the sergeants or the Zweihanders, we need to take it. Look at this back line. This is terrifying. Good hits. Can't complain. Can't believe we didn't get that dog dead, though. 64. We take those. Our best chance, well, maybe not with a standard bearer. I was going to say our best chance maybe is to rout them. But with a standard bearer, that's not necessarily true. What we might do... We probably should have gotten... I mean, this is actually going great. We should have gotten our fire pots and our offhands. Could have gone for a line shot there. We're going to preserve some of our fatigue. But killing 4 dogs and 2 footmen before the fight even starts. I mean, their numbers now starting to look a little more manageable. So let's be real, not great. Excellent. We sit back here. We believe in the heart of the cards. I kind of just want to shoot into these guys and see if we hit anything. Unfortunate, but we got lucky in so many other areas. We're able to clean up the frontline engagement, though. They're going to take an entire next turn to come in here and do something. Just seeing where we might have a little damage that we can try to play on. Yeah, it would have been nice to have some overwhelm on these dudes. If we can crush these Zweihanders before the fight starts... That's so little damage. Muldoon, Arantir need to land their shots. All these guys need to focus on... We've got 5 bros, really only 4, because we used Airthorn's shots to go here. This is scary. The Sergeant. And of course the stats on his Zweihander are pretty damn good. So our odds to hit him are not going to be great. Let's go ahead and pull that open too for you guys. 80%. Crushed his armor, crushed his finger, staggered him. That's pretty huge. Miguel, man. Losing the old patience with you. Just say, if we land that straight dead Zweihander, that's amazing. Probably should just keep this out. And I think we drop a dog. I think it's about to be dog time. Killing him was massive. I'm going to see what Urhamian can do. Whew, that would have been pretty clutch if he had landed that. I don't want to be too greedy. Let's go for the swing. It's less single target damage. But I really don't want to see a surround up there. Okay, hit him in the head. Not the best. Double whiff feels pretty bad. Go for an attack into a decapitation. We had the winged mace in our back pocket in case we needed the stun on the Zweihander. Man, Miguel missing is such trash. Put Hayes in to help us with a little bit of a surround. And I'm actually going to drop Warrior too. These are tough times right now. Go, Wolf. If he can capture the attention of a lot of these bill hooks for a turn, we're going to be stoked. Wolf, Warrior rather, not surprisingly, didn't land a single attack out of 4. It's hard to hit Sergeants. They have great stats, and that's another Zweihander dead without landing a single blow. I am quite proud of that. That's great for us. But we're so injured on some of our bros. We took maybe some needless damage in the previous fight. Pretty scared for Murun. I was going to say, he has to kind of clutch up here. He's got nothing. He has nothing left. We're going to pull him out and put Quick Draw in. Because all they have to do now is step in. With some of these Billmen and like one tap him. We don't want that. And Erhamian has to survive up here, man. He's got to do a lot of work by himself. And Miguel needs to get in the dang fight. That's a 6%, huh? God. He's really just here for his defensive stats. The fact that he has armor, full HP. He's here to take a few hits that Murun can't take. But this is trash. Erhamian's going to get wrecked. That's what we needed. We needed the kill into the reset. Yeah, and our boy goes down. Nice. Okay, a little bit of focus fire. The thing is, getting the kill there is great, but we're so fatigued. Erhamian can't do anything with the reset. Killing Frenzy's nice. I don't think we would have gotten the Sergeant kill. Had we gone for it. Go for the stun. In the hopes of preserving us from getting hit by that weapon. My confidence is at a super low point right now that we can make it out of this without losing brothers. Damn, Warrior hasn't landed a shot yet. It's not really his job, but it would be nice. Our archers have been killing it, though. It's alright, that's why he's here. Definitely don't want Galdrick to take much more damage. Whew. Every attack Erhamian fades is... Yeah, and it says he's dead. Ah, man. We can do this without dying. But this is a good question here. Does it let me... What does this let me do? Yeah, it doesn't let me get away with it. With I would love to switch out my bros. I'd love to switch out to some fire pots. The army composition is different also. They have arbalisters this time. I mean, it's still a very scary... They have 4 less dudes, but they also don't have any dogs. It also gave me some weird high ground position. See what we can do with that. I also see a heavy crossbow here. I mean, we love this. If we could get some shots before they cover themselves up. It looks like we're not going to be able to, though. There's no chance they don't cover this Zweihander. Yeah. Well, that sucks. We're going to play up some of this high ground. Might have been better to stay here with Anthony and bring our Hamian up here. But we might use quick draw like we did last time to lengthen our front line. Yeah, this feels a little sketchy. I'll bring him up here. Let's get a little unorthodox. I think playing this orthodox is how we're going to lose. And we'll probably end up dropping dogs next. Love that. Let's say if we hit this dude, especially if we get an injury, we're going to be stoked. Let's see how well they cover up next turn, or if we're going to be able to perhaps snipe some of them. He's covered. He's not. Really need you to hit your shots, bud. I don't really want to give them high ground. But we're just going to get torn apart by Billman. I'm going to drop my... I'm going to drop the dog back here. It's going to run into the front line somewhere goofy. And it did. Was more so hoping Warrior would jump back here. Yeah, let's use the dogs. It's going to block some of my shots, but it's going to stall them, I think. So let's see the Zweihanders come in and see if we can do what we did last time and hyper-focus them. Would be nice to try and get some kills on the Arbalisters, but I don't think that's our path. I think the Zweihanders must die. Wow, look how deep this Arbalister just jumped in. That's kind of wild. That's not common. That sucks. Yeah, Warrior goes down to the Sergeant. If we win this, it'll be a noble sacrifice. If we lose, it's a bad tactical decision. Yeah, I hate this. We should have either committed to it harder or not gone here at all, kinda. It'd be nice if the dog jumped here. Okay, the Zweihander looks like he's lining up a two-man hit. Alright, that's clutch. We could do something real sketchy. I'm going to take that hit. Holy crap. Good job, Quick Draw. Absolutely killing it. Getting those 2 kills was clutch. That's a much better situation for Miguel, who we're going to hope can land his shot. But what I was thinking in terms of getting sketchy, we have this Thresh, but it would hit our bros too. Now, like, if there were 4 men surrounding us or 5 and we had like 1 shield bro here, I think it's a fine thing to consider. But not with the like the current setup. 3 to 2 One of our bros is hurt. I just don't think we gain enough from it. So I'm going to opt to not do that. I'll take that. Beautiful. I'm going to risk getting hit to step back up there. That was super, don't try this at home, but it paid off. We got the kill, got the damage, and then kept our high ground against this sergeant, who's probably the guy that I'm the most scared of. Man, no bleed, huh? Rotating into here, I think, is pretty safe. Come on, doggos. We've got him sort of overloading this flank here. Ah, the riposte. The riposte is terrible. 1 second, guys. Getting a phone call. Send a quick text. I hate being rude. To both of you. I hate being rude to who's calling me. And I hate being rude to you guys watching the video. I don't see any, like, obvious good opportunities. Let's try and do something to that guy. That sucked. For us. Ow, okay. Well, Quick Draw is out of the fight now if he even survives this turn. He can still contribute because he's a crossbowman. This is all pretty foobar up here. I like applying the Quick Draw, though. Don't want to get hit by that. That military cleaver is pretty damaging. Oh my god, Galdrick, no. And you know what? There's a good chance that we just can't do this fight. After getting so much damage in the first fight and not being allowed to switch weapons. I probably should have known that we wouldn't be allowed to switch weapons. Probably some of you watching at home did know that. Switch weapons, switch bros, switch whatever. A hit there would be nice. We did have bleed. What? Did we have a cut artery or something? I did not notice. I'm gonna bear this fight out, though I feel like the truth here is that we just need to run from this. Yeah, I mean now there's no point. So sorry guys for wasting your time. This next fight here is quite the bear. And I don't think we can do it. So we'll rally whatever. They have a knight this time. No, there's no way. There's no way. We just run. We run. We do a full-on retreat from combat. Yeah, bear with us as this takes quite a bit of time when there's 24 enemies. And hopefully the AI doesn't like manage to catch us in some way because I decided to let the AI handle this for me. And this is kind of good. It gives me a chance to send a text. I'm trying to make movie plans for the evening. Like this. What the hell were you thinking? Galdrick, is Galdrick just not going to get caught here? Or shot in the face? I'm hoping the AI knows what the hell it's doing, because this is some... Yeah, what the hell? No. Alright, well, we do it manually. You guys just got a first-hand look at why never to let the AI do that. And now I have to go through the very arduous and annoying process of doing it myself. Did the AI just give me a winnable fight? Did I reload so much that it gave me a winnable fight? I'll try it one more time. I was obviously not reloading to get an easier fight, just to attempt more difficult fights. But this is actually a winnable fight for us. It's literally 8 less dudes than one of our other fights. And I do count war dogs. Alright, alright. We pass. We give up Overwhelm, but there's definitely going to be some more lucrative shots here. Huge. Let them know right now what's about to happen to these dudes. We may not get very many good shots. The AI is pretty damn good at covering its butt. Yeah, I'll take them now. I was thinking I'd get some good shots, but now I'm thinking I won't. Miguel, man, where was this fire in the previous engagements? What were we doing here, man? I kind of want to step in just to cover Muldoon, man. Keep them off of him. And I will drop a dog. Even though this is going great, I'm still going to drop the dog. Oh, did not mean to do that. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know if I talked about this already, but I got my kids a cheap, all-in-one Dell, where like the computer itself is built into the monitor. And it's been sitting gathering dust. It's a pretty decent computer. I think I paid like 500 something for it. But with the idea of just like letting my kids learn to use a keyboard, because everything is Apple products nowadays, even in their school. Wow, good shot. And I'm worried that like they're just not even learning how to use a computer. I was going to say, that's a pretty unlikely decap, but I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to use Galdrick here as a lone wolf to try and go back there and get something done. But for a long time, it's just been sitting gathering dust because my kids look at it like, what the hell is this thing? That's not an iPad. You know, which is what they give them to work on all the time in school. So just the other day, to try to get them a little more excited about it, I installed Steam on it, which I should have probably done a long time ago, and put just a ton of really fun kids games. Or games that I think are at least okay for kids to play. You know what I mean? I put like Super Auto Pets. I put the... Damn, what else did I put? Dicey Dungeons. I put Parkasaurus. Which I put Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love putting like old games from my childhood that I think they'll enjoy. Roller Coaster Tycoon was one of those games. It's like, how could you not love that? Okay, Muldoon, now I'm scared. Perhaps it was not a good idea to send him here. We need to rotate him out. Oh my god! Did he die? I'm missing it. I don't see where it says... He was struck down. Okay. He's not dead. I definitely should have set him back. But I don't know. I could have rotated. This was dumb. It was just a dumb move. He looked a little bit safer than he was. I was more concerned with making sure this guy couldn't run. Which is just dumb. Let him run. And maintaining like the distance so that I could keep throwing with these heavy axes. I had a plan, it was just not a good plan. Damn, I was gonna say I'm not gonna pass up a chance to try to kill an Arbalister. And now I'm like concerned about stepping in with her Hamian. But I think he's got enough armor and such left that we're good. Alright, Miguel got wrecked. Let's pull out the mace. Go for the stun. And Theodore just needs to close the gap. We can expose Anthony a little bit to damage. Not great shots back here. Man, the AI is doing such a great job covering their butts. We're going to go around this guy and get into the juicy underbelly here. Would love to finish that guy. Okay, well, Miguel is starting to look a little worse for wear. Let's make it out of this fight with our brothers alive, man. We gotta go support. Miguel has to smash these dudes. Or we're gonna have a bad time, like the ski instructor says on South Park. Or you're gonna have a bad time. Let's kill him. Does Miguel have rotation? I don't think so. That's a negative. Ghost Rider. Drop the dog. Hopefully the dog goes down. Miguel has missed 2 easy attacks in a row. Oh, mass route here might be our best option. We're going to go in with our Hamian, an off chance that we can fear this guy. God, man. Miguel's under the most firepower, and he's the most worrisome guy. He's got 3 dudes who can hit him. And only 52 HP. Don't kill me, bro. Don't kill me, bro. That's the guy I was hoping to hit, but that didn't do any damn damage. Oh, we've got a rotation here! Oh my god, I'm glad I saw that last second. You guys would have yelled at me. And rightfully so. Brothers' lives are on the line. I don't want to be attacking the targets that I'm attacking. I can't get to these dudes very easily. Just run. Okay, I'm happy with that. You've got to go, and then you should probably just run. Oh, no. Because he's still within billhook killing range. Yeah, I don't like that. He's still in such good shape. He's fresh. Once again, getting greedy with the kills. Don't kill me, bro. Don't kill me, bro. Okay, we faded that in the exact way that we needed to. Raise the standard for our bro. Hopefully I didn't misread or something and... like our Hamian is dead. Let's reload here. Okay. We're still not quite getting done what we need to get done. That's what's crazy. 91% he's got to go. But the Arbalister is still a threat with his dagger. Damn, I was really hoping for a fear there. I was going to say, Geodric has to take care of himself now. He's going to bleed out, but he's still going to get a chance to attack. The dogs might get him, though. Go, pups. Nice. A little more fear. Increasing survivability. This is pretty ass. This is pretty ass. Come on, dog. We've got Malgrim here. We've got Shiv. Yes. And Shiv gets it done. For the home team. And then one guy fighting goes down. This was stressful. Stressful indeed. And I hated all the reloads. But we got it done with only, let's see, a maimed foot. Ugh. So that's not a great injury. Lowers our initiative, which doesn't matter. Always content with being in reserve is actually a bit of a boon. But one additional action point per tile move sucks. But for a big two-hander that we probably won't be moving much anyway, who also does have rotation, it's not the worst thing. We did get a heavy crossbow for our efforts. By no means was that great, and I hated how we had to do it. But man, if they would have just given me a chance to utilize my fire pots or to switch out some of our bros, this would have been fine. Tough, man. Even as kitted as we are, that was very tough. The last living northerner is on the ground, a wound in his chest, blood about the ground. He's got a long look in his eyes and breathes calmly and with a sense that this is the end of things. You take out your sword, but he holds out his hand, not for mercy, but for a moment. No need for that. I can see it already. It goes, and it goes. Don't know why I cared so much. He slumps over and his hand tenses and falls from his chest. Anthony the Rich prods the corpse, then loots it. You sheathe your sword and tell the men to ready for a return to the vizier. I feel like that's probably the feeling that most of us are going to feel at the very end. Maybe not if you have kids and a family and maybe things that you really, really love. But for a big group of us, I think we're going to go out into the dark, cold night thinking to ourselves, whatever it was we were angry about or hated, it'll be like, man, I don't know why I cared. Don't know why at all. Okay, so Mudun, that's his first permanent injury, which is kind of impressive because he's one of our OG bros. Here I decided I was going to pull the trigger on recover. Not because I think it's the right move, because his fatigue stat is so low. We will pump it every time he levels after this. He'll be in the mid-70s or something by the time this is done. And I think he will end up being in ultimately lighter armor. Actually, maybe not. The helmet's probably pretty heavy for the Irajoc set. But I think ultimately his fatigue will settle out close to 80. Mid-70s to 80. But I want to check recover on this bro in particular and see how it works for him. He is a lone wolf bro, though we're not really getting a chance to use him as such until he gets the armor that's going to heal him. And then we also give him the sick magic potion that's going to really only fix his defense and his fatigue. Everything else we don't really care too much about. But I'm glad we were able to get that done. That was a lot of crowns for us. Going back empty-handed there would have sucked. And you know what? How many tools do we have? 173. Not bad. We'll be able to repair some of this stuff. The stuff that's worth the most money, like arming swords, are worth a small fortune. Bill hooks for sure. We have a great sword chilling in our inventory. The heavy crossbow, we'll just go ahead and swap that right now. It's a nice pickup. The ancient gold coins, which may have cost me all that difficulty in the first place. If we had had some palisades there, we might not have had as much trouble as we did. These pikes are worth a good bit too, as are the morning stars. Falchions are worth quite a bit. These helmets are worth a lot. I don't think we need any of those, right? I'd rather keep my vision over the bonus defenses there. Could consider passing this on to someone. What is this? 14 versus 8. Yeah, Airthorn's pretty good. We have in our inventory right now a hyena fur mantle. Could give that to someone. Could give it over here to Galdrick. So that's not really what it's best on. It'd be best on something like this, on Thorben. Heracles does have dodge and nimble. Yeah, let's hook up Heracles here. Doing a quick check. Let's hook him up. No, as I say that, I don't like it because this is a bit too heavy. It is a bit too heavy. It'd probably be better just to downgrade him to a basic mail shirt and then put it on that. That's a little more appropriate for his build. Yeah, we don't even have enough tools. So we're definitely going to stop by Al-Hazred. Hopefully the prices there are great. It allows us to offload a lot of this stuff. Flesh torn asunder, parts of man rendered unfamiliar. A copper stench in the air. These are the things you find when beckoned by a brother's call. Gisbert the flagellant stooped over on a stump, his whole body unmoving save for his arm, which flicks a glass and thorn-peppered whip against his own back. A gargling belch draws your eyes to Quickdraw, who has been over the tall grass, losing his lunch. Sensing that he is disturbing the other, Gisbert cracks something of a smile that doesn't falter an inch to the horror he's committing to his own hide. Fear not the Reaper, Quickdraw. I shall bleed even more in favor of saving your soul. I wonder if you can convert flagellants to becoming like Oath-takers, into changing their like class. That would be sick. That'd be a pretty cool event. Almost like the way cultists have all these kind of weird cultist events. I feel like the Oath-takers should be able to convert some types of like militant bros into being Oath-takers. Ooh, there might be a fight here for us. I was going to say, if it's hyenas, then it's definitely something we want to look into. Injured bros go home. Our Hamian's actually fine. Everyone's fine. We're going to take this fight because hyenas' mantles are valuable. Yeah, we got to get in there before the other dudes do. We got some crap we can throw away. No. Hold on. Pause. We got to get in there before the regiments, and I clicked all the wrong buttons. My bad, guys. I clicked a lot of bad buttons there. I thought I was paused. I wasn't paused. Then I unpaused, and then... Terrible. I didn't even check the prices. Oh my god, I'm slipping. The prices are good, but they might even be better in the other spot. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to sell a lot of the small stuff. Just to clear up inventory space and buy some stuff. We're definitely going to buy some tools. And we need ammo. I'm not going to buy a ton because the prices here aren't great to buy. Golden goose, huh? Yeah, my bad, guys. We should have gotten in on the hyena fight. We want all the pelts we can get. That was actually a pretty sizable mistake. Keep checking the alchemist, hoping we'll get a rare gun or something at some point. So I saw we have a cell sword here. We've seen him before. We're not interested, I guess. Food would be nice. Up to 6 days. 7 days. 8 days. There we go. And with that, we'll pass. Can't believe I clicked the wrong damn button. We had a chance to get out there ahead of the the regiments. But look at these dudes swarming here. What are y'all doing, guys? Y'all should be happy. The war's got to be almost over by now. Kind of want to go wherever the hell they're going. That's the type of backup I needed at that holy site. Let's turn in and get our great payday. 4 grand at this point in our campaign is quite nice. They have a burnt down warehouse, so the prices here, or the things that we're going to be able to buy, are not great. But the price is sitting at a solid 20. We take that. We take that indeed. Could sell the golden goose. Not doing much, man. Someone in the comment section let me know, like, they're kind of frustrated with the golden goose as, like, an event. Because it's just so underwhelming. The amount that it gives you. And it really is. It's not a lot. To get, what is it, 15 something gold a day. It's basically nothing. Do we have some archers who need better helmets? No, we don't. So we're at least going to sell... We'll probably sell both of them. We'll sell the mail shirt. Probably should just sell the bill hook. I don't need all this saliva. Or scales. Clogging my inventory, a little bit excessive. God, these tools are expensive. I'm going to buy one. We can afford to buy one. Check the armor. Not expecting them to have anything just because of the burnt down warehouses. They do still have some stuff. I probably don't need to be holding on to these 2 weapons either. That's a lot of money just sitting there not doing it. Excuse me, not doing anything. Don't need that either. I like having it just to look at it. Check the alchemist. Nope. Check the hires. Wigmar the Black comes with his own 2-handed axe. That's pretty sick. And pre-leveled out of his gourd. Kind of rare. We don't have a sellsword background. And this company kind of needs more frontline bros. We have a good number of range bros, despite the fact that I wanted this run in particular to not be range bros. Do we have anyone who's an axeman? As I say that, we have Columbo. We don't have any macemen. You're a flail. We don't... that might not be true. Aaron Tier will probably be a mace man. Though his melee skill is garbage. We'll probably end up making him a mace man on his next level. Just trying to think of what weapon type we don't have covered. I don't think we have a polearm master. But you don't really need one of those. This guy honestly would not be bad as our last dude. Sellswords are pretty high tier guys. He comes pre-leveled. He comes with a sick weapon, which I wouldn't even change. And we already have, excuse me, we already have armor to switch with some of our bros in the back so we could kit him out so he wouldn't be a liability. Let's welcome to the team Wigmar the Black. As a mercenary, Wigmar has never had to look long for work. With a grim grin, he boasts he has slain all manner of living creatures. Strangely, he seldom joins others around the campfire, instead keeping to himself. Excited for an opportunity to earn coin, Wigmar knocks his mug on the table. Let's hire him. He's expensive, but he's good, probably. Let's just hope he comes with some good stats and good stuff. He's a survivor, which is nice. Gives him a chance, a 90% chance to survive if struck down. 3 stars in range defense is trash. 3 in hit points is okay. His stats are fine. His stats are fine. I'll keep him with the 2-handed weapon. But he's going to need a good set of armor to be a 2-hander. Let's go ahead and give him Student. Let's give him Colossus. He's going to end up having a lot of HP. And then let's give him Brawny. And let's start leveling. Hate to see a star go in range. Like, how trash, man. I'll take the 5 here in hit points. We'll take the 4 in resolve. And we'll take the 3 in melee defense. We're probably just not going to get good melee rolls, huh? Let's take the 3 in maximum fatigue, the 2 in melee skill, and the 4 in hit points here. There's not much point at all to pumping range defense. Let's take the 3 in melee skill, the 3 in fatigue, and the 5 in hit points. As I'm looking at him, he could be one of those bros where we consider turning him... We just forget this Great Axe. He could get there on an initiative build. High HP, decent fatigue, good initiative. He could be a frontline nimble dodge bro. Something like what we're doing with Otmar. I don't hate that. Let me know what you guys think for Wigmar. And if you want to claim him, if you haven't had a name yet on the channel, please claim him. I like his title, The Black. I think that's pretty cool. I'd probably want to keep that. But if you'd like to put a name suggestion in for Wigmar, he's going to be a good character. I think he'd be good in any role, melee-wise. But the high hit point stats, the decent melee defense stats that we're going to get him to, just naturally, even without a shield, I kind of think he could have been a Shamshir, like, shield bro for a while. Maybe make him something of a, like a noble sword wielder. I don't hate that. We don't have that on this squad right now. Obviously we've got Urhami in here with his sword mastery, but we don't have anyone that can wield the reproach of the old gods, and he could be the bro. He could be a fencing bro. If that's the case, Brawny kind of not the best here, but still not terrible. If you're wearing all light gear, you don't really need Brawny, but we could play him as a heavy until we get the prerequisite stats and perks. Like, kind of everything lined up. Get the good gear lined up. Everything lined up. And then switch him over and make him a bit of a fencing bro. I don't hate that. And I also don't hate just having a dude with a great axe. It's such a good weapon in the meantime. But, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Good Talk Gaming. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I really do. And, yeah, look forward to the next one, y'all. Take care.